So this is YG3. Once you log into YG3, you'll be met with Elysia. Elysia is your marketing strategist and guide. Every campaign and every action should start with Elysia. But before we start creating a campaign, the first thing that we should do is actually create a client profile. So I'm going to go over to the Operations tab, and I'm going to click Business. That's going to take me to my client profile. To set up a client profile, you just click Add Client or edit the existing client profile by clicking the pencil icon in the corner. You would just enter the client name, the industry, their website, and then you can AI generate keywords and you can AI generate a description, and these will be the foundation of where content keywords, search keywords, and any of the other algorithms build their process from. So when you use the other modules in YG3, they're all drawing from here. So if you want to change the direction of your business, if you're going after a new initiative, if you want to focus on a specific part of your business with your advertising initiatives, come to the client architecture portion of YG3 and change the keywords and change the industry if needed to make sure that you're specifically targeting what you want to target when you're doing any sort of marketing or growth activity. Once you've created your clients, you can actually go check out any of the other modules. We'll begin with the organic module within the marketing suite. The organic module is designed to create technical SEO content. So everything that's output out of this module is precisely structured to resonate with AI-driven search and just general SEO principles as recommended by Google. So the articles that you'll generate from here, landing pages, blogs, they'll all generate down here, and they actually show up in 3 different formats. You can get just the HTML, you can get the rich text, or you can pull from a preview mode and copy to clipboard. You can also export it as a doc, as a text file, or you can save it to your profile. The organic module is really good for running your SEO strategies and for helping you write landing page copy quickly. Next, we'll explore the paid module. The paid module will generate search keywords. So you can just put in whatever your marketing campaign theme is, select the goal, the type of campaign that you're running on Google Ads. It'll create a list of positive keywords and negative keywords, and you can do this for all of the different themes in your campaign as you build and expand your keyword list to begin testing. The keywords that the paid module generates are really driven by the data around what your competitors are doing in the marketplace, what's happening with different auction insights, and also any of the past reporting or things that you've uploaded to that client specifically helps evolve the paid model. Next, let's move forward into the lead generation module. The lead generation module is a great way to explore what's being talked about right now on LinkedIn. The way it works is that it'll pull keywords from your client profile, and you can enhance these keywords, and you can enhance various job titles that you might want to target. And it'll look through LinkedIn and it'll find people that are talking about the keywords that you have put into the lead generation module. The value here is that you're not doing any sort of cold outreach. You're doing a heavily pre-warmed outreach where there's a high level of overlap in what you want to talk about versus what somebody else wants to talk about as well. When you reach out to these people, the connection rates are much, much higher, and they're much more relevant to the things that you're talking about. So you save a lot of time in terms of how you do your outreach because all of your outreach is a lot more targeted, and in general, the conversations are more interesting. So this is the way we approach lead generation, and this is how you use the lead gen module in your company. It's not geared toward just taking an enormous volume of people and throwing them on an email list. It's more appropriate to individually reach out to those people and build relationships and use this as a way to essentially pre-screen people as being relevant to the things you're interested in. Next, we'll look at our QR code generator. This is a very simple module. All you have to do is put in the link of whatever you want to send people to and just change the colors to match your branding preferences, update a logo if you want it, and you can generate a QR code with the logo in the center for any sort of marketing use. Next, let's approach the analytics and insights section. In here, we have the reports module. This is a tool that will help you take all of the data in all of your different advertising platforms and be able to clearly see what your next step should be. It just makes the whole marketing process a lot easier. Once you upload data, you can also generate a report and export that, and it creates a much more in-depth report with actually a forward-looking strategy that can be really helpful if you want to discuss this with your team or with other members of your ecosystem. Next, we have the trending module. The trending module is an amazing tool because it allows you to see what's actually trending from a third-party perspective without any sort of algorithm bias. So you can just put in whatever keywords or search topics you want to explore. It'll show you all sorts of different content types, video, news, social, over whatever time period that you want to look at, and it'll show you the most trending content of that time. A few ways you can use this is you can see what kind of content is naturally resonating with audiences around certain topics, and you can use that to steer the direction of your organic content or your advertising efforts. And you can also use it to examine what kind of topics of conversation are happening around different sorts of industries, and you can leverage that to not only identify who your potential affiliate partners or influencer partners might be, but also as a method to explore strategies that your competitors are using in media to build relevance and build community. Then next we have a website health analyzer. So the health analyzer is very simple. You just put in the URL of the website you want to analyze. It will give you SEO feedback and just different insights about ways you can improve the site. So this is intended just as a quick tool to be able to look at a site, and you can actually export the analysis. It comes out in a really nice report, and you can use that if you want to share the results with anybody. Finally, one of our other modules is due diligence. This is a module that's really intended for anybody who's doing any sort of business acquisition or deeper business research or financial analysis. You would just upload your data into the document upload section, very similar to the reporting module, and select the focus of your analysis. And it will give you a very detailed perspective on the data you've uploaded, as well as some of the key questions that you should focus on as you approach your due diligence process. Finally, if you want to explore any of the content that you've created, you can see it under your account. And if you go to your profile, you can see your subscriptions, you can change your branding, and these options are typically available for enterprise only to be able to brand, for example, reports and different items like that. That all being said, I invite you to enter the platform, and as you get in, start a conversation with Elysia. And one of the core tips that I always have for people when they use Elysia is she's not a calculator. So don't talk to her as if she's a tool, talk to her as if she's a teammate and a strategist.